What is up, Pats Nation? It is, as you could probably guess, Patriots Global here, and today we're going to be talking about Dwayne Allen. Now, this is a guy many people, including myself, have very mixed feelings about. He played every game this past season, having only 10 receptions for 86 yards, averaging 8.6 a game for a lawn of 22 and just one touchdown. Allen was brought in last offseason when the Patriots could not retain Martellus Bennett. Now, straight from the bat, I already knew that this was going to be a downgrade, as Allen has had ball issues even when he played for the Colts. The Pats signed Allen to a 4-year, $29.4 million contract with a $4 million signing bonus. So for anyone wondering, that means that Dwayne Allen will be a free agent in 2020. He's had 6 years of experience in the NFL and is 28, so he is not super young, but he also isn't crazy old, but he is getting more up there in age and most definitely is not getting younger. Allen is projected to be the team's second tight end, that obviously being behind Rob Gronkowski. And as we all know, Rob he can't stay healthy. Last year was a miracle, and with Edelman being out, that was a huge thank you, Lord type of moment. But if Gronk goes down, that makes Dwayne Allen the number one tight end on our roster. And with the stats he put up this previous season, we would be screwed. Yes, we do have Jacob Hollister, Troy Nicholas, Will Tye, Ryan Izzo, who the Patriots drafted this past year with the 7th round pick. But there's really no one in there that stands out. Jacob Hollister is more of a pass catcher, which is great that we have someone like that, but he is also not big. He is a smaller size tight end. And while his blocking is improving, it just isn't there. Now, it is said that Jacob Hollister actually did put on some weight, put on some muscle. So if that is true, that is good. If he can get bigger, I don't see why he could be an amazing tight end. But there really is no one on the roster when it comes to tight end that makes you feel okay if Gronk were to go down. In the upcoming season, Allen is supposed to make a base salary of $4.5 million. And something that is going to blow your freaking head off and is going to probably make you curse out everything in the comments is that Dwayne Allen is actually one of the highest paid tight ends in the league. We are giving him elite money for just having elite blocking. Now, if the Patriots were to cut Dwayne Allen, they would be saving $5 million in cap charge with zero in dead money. So if you don't know what that means, basically the Patriots can cut Dwayne Allen and they will gain $5 million in cap, so they can go ahead and they can sign somebody else with that money that they are using to cut Dwayne Allen, and they will not have money taken away from them because they cut him. Now, basically what I've been hearing in articles and fan page, just everywhere I've basically been hearing, is that the Patriots will most likely go to Dwayne Allen asking him to take a pay cut, and if he doesn't, I'm hearing that the Patriots are more likely than not to cut him. I think it's smart for Dwayne Allen, first of all, to just take the cut. You're with the New England Patriots. Where are you honestly going to go? Yes, there will most likely be teams that try to grab you, but I'm telling you right now, they're more likely than not going to be a contender. You know you are not very good, Allen. You know that. So I would just take the pay cut in order for you to stay on the team through 2020. But Dwayne Allen, honestly, guys, he has the upper hand. To be quite honest, like I said before, if the Patriots let go of Allen, then where does that leave the Patriots if Gronk were to go down? Who's going to get it? Jacob Hollister, Troy Nicholas, Will Tye, these guys that haven't really proven themselves. I mean, there's really no tight end on the market. The draft already went. Who are they going to trade for? So with that being said, I think it isn't very likely that the Patriots cut Dwayne Allen. I'm pretty sure I've talked about this a little bit in my other videos, but I'm not sure, so don't quote me on it. But I have always said Dwayne Allen is getting paid way too much. I'm not sure why the Patriots gave him so much money when they knew that he had a lot of issues being a receiver. I don't know why they would pay that kind of money to a guy who could block and really only block. But ultimately, he doesn't just bring elite blocking. I mean, when it comes to a football player, yeah, that's all he brings. But when it comes to a person, he brings a lot more, which is, I'm sure, a big reason that the Patriots also wanted to keep this guy around. He has very strong locker room presence. He is an extremely hard worker, and that I can tell. I mean, from what we've heard about him through minicamp, through training camp last year, through OTAs, through all of that, he's been there. He's working hard. He's trying to be better. And like I said, he's a dominant blocker, but that's basically the only thing that he has when it comes to being a football player. So basically, I'm going to give you guys a flat-out answer on my opinion. So how safe is Dwayne Allen's roster spot on the New England Patriots? Now, I'm not going to say that he's a guarantee. No one on the Patriots is ever a guarantee. That is Bill Belichick's thing, making sure that every player knows that they can be replaced, even if he low-key knows that they can't be replaced. But I'm going to say that Dwayne Allen's spot is more safe than not, and while I do think it is very much a possibility he could get cut or traded or whatever, I think that it is pretty unlikely to happen, as the Patriots do not have anyone that has shown to be able to take that number 2 spot. But ultimately, I think it's going to come down to training camp. Allen is going to have to prove himself. He's going to have to prove himself when it comes to the preseason games. And if he is still sucking and is not improving whatsoever, that without a doubt will raise some questions for the Patriots. But that's it for today's video, Pats Nation. Make sure you guys like this video and share it with a bunch of friends so we can expand the Patriots global family. Subscribe so you know when I come out with more videos. But other than that, I'll catch you in another video, Pats Nation.